Peace, world. It's Sincere right here, and I'm back. I'm back with another video.
When you hear that, that's the sound of the police.
And what you see here, this is Lucky Luciano. That's his name, Lucky Luciano. This was the snake that was born with a kink, which would have been right here. And the kink is pretty much almost gone. That's right now he has a nice sized meal in his belly. He's been slamming the rats. He's been doing real well. Peoples, what up? This is Sincere right here.
Sincere right here. Gonna be a change in this game. It's gonna be the streets of the beast. Time for these street niggas get it on the poppin', yo. Delicate fan, sincere. Every day, all day. We do not play. Brooklyn, cruising by on wheels that's 2.5 in size. With my hand rubbing on his bad damn thighs. You can tell I'm high, just look at my eyes. Damn, your man stay stuck with that damn knife.
So, this whole video is basically based on thriving. You know, this is advice for me, you, everybody, to keep thriving, never give up. Even when all else seems to be going wrong, you want to keep pushing, you want to keep going, you want to keep moving forward. You don't want to give up because you never know. It just might be that one time. It might just be that one time that you about to give up and everything just comes in. It just be perfect. So there was a time where when this snake here in particular was the largest egg, came out of the largest egg from my Mojave, which I paired to a purple I paired the Mojave to a Phantom Pastel. And the Mojave, she came from streets, so there's like a sentimental breeding going on here. Like, I'm keeping Street's genetics alive, so this will be Street's grandson. But like I said, he was born with a kink. There were 2 other embryos in that egg with him, so it looks like he would have been born, it would have been triplets. None of the other 2 made it, but he did, but it was not looking good. I have some pictures I'll show you. It was not looking good. Now look at him. He's not camera shy. He's eating. He moves around. He's happy. Look at this. All I see is happiness. And he's taking it to the moon. But yeah, this is my Purple Passion male. I'm definitely keeping him. I don't want him going nowhere. He means a lot to me. I'm just amazed over the fact that as I keep working with him, how he thrives. And he's getting better every day. The kink is pretty much almost all the way gone. Now, usually snakes like these that are born with deformities, the typical thing to do is if it doesn't eat on its own or if it doesn't pass the bowel movements the right way, the best thing to do would to be putting it down and euthanize it, which I hate. I'm sure a lot of people hate, but if the animal cannot eat on its own, cannot pass the food through its system the proper way, that will be torture for your animal. You will be torturing your animal.
What's that? It's a bigness builder! I made it for you!
It looks like a medieval torture rack.
Well, it isn't! Okay?
The animal will be living in its own prison within its own body, and I'm sure it's painful. If we intake food and we're not able to pass it out, we're gonna die, and it's gonna probably be a painful death.
Konsuni, all ready to go to the amusement park? We're leaving in a couple of minutes.
My tummy doesn't feel so good.
Same thing with these animals. So due to us being able to keep them as captive bred, we need to be responsible and we need to make the right choices. So I was watching this guy closely. I wasn't sure if he was going to be able to eat. I wasn't sure if he was going to be able to pass the food through his system, and he has. I wasn't even sure if he would have been able to wrap a rodent the way his kink was. And he surprised me all across the board. These type of animals, when they are born with deformities, you don't want to breed them. They're usually, if somebody does sell them, they will be listed as pet only. And because a lot of times some of the deformities can be passed on. It all depends. I believe this guy's deformity came from being cramped up in that egg with the other two offspring, because I'm telling you, I find it hard to believe that his kink is almost gone. But there was no room in that egg. Like I said, it was two other embryos. It was a big egg, but it was very tight. So I got him. He's mine. Keeping him. He's very sentimental. His name is Lucky Luciano. He is a Purple Passion. And I do have some clips and videos that I will add on to here, some pictures of how he looked when he was in the shell, how he progressed, how he grew throughout the days. And this is him today. And yeah, here we go. I want to thank y'all for watching. I appreciate y'all. Tell a friend, and tell another friend to check me out. I did miss last week's video. I had a lot going on. Still have a lot going on, but I made it do. I made it do what it do. So this is Sincere Game with Sincere Exotics, and this guy, Lucky Luciano, he is a survivor. That's why his name is Lucky Luciano. He is a survivor. I want y'all to stay strong, keep pushing, and salute. Peace.
Let's get it. Hop off a 16 passenger.
Oh, you thought it was over? Nah, I still got some more video for you. Hold up, check this out. Peace, world. This is Sincere right here, and this guy right here, this is Jefe. He is my NR Mandarin pastel calico. He is the father of my most recent clutch that I have created, and within that clutch there was a world's first. The purpose for me bringing him out at this time is to explain something to y'all. Sometimes the animals go off of food. Sometimes they're in breeding mode. Sometimes they're going through it's like a 1,000-gram wall. Or sometimes they just fast for whatever reason. Sometimes when they're in blue, they go off of food. But there is something that I have noticed. Sometimes when you keep these animals in their enclosures for too long, and you don't let them get out and roam around and to experience the world or the world outside of their enclosure, I really truly believe that these animals go through a depression. Anybody could challenge me if they want. I'm pretty sure they would challenge me and say, oh, that's not true or whatever. But I've been breeding these animals now for going on for like 5 years now. And I have noticed some of them that have been in the enclosures for too long. Of course, they come out when you clean them and then you put them right back in. But I like to give them some quality time. And I notice when I say quality time, like what I'm doing right now, let them crawl around your arms, your hands, and let them explore. By doing that, it helps the mental state of these animals. I am 100% sure of that. There's no way that cannot help. Anything that is supposed to be free roaming will love to have their freedom. Being enclosed in an enclosure or a glass tank and not be able to roam for a certain amount of time will cause some type of issues. Not detrimental issues, but possibly can, but we never know. But I think it's always good husbandry techniques to every now and then let your animals get out, let them roam around, let them explore like this one, and let them live life instead of living like a prisoner 24/7. Like I said, he had stopped eating, but the reason why he stopped eating, he's eating now, but when he stopped eating, it was because he was in breeding mode. He didn't want to do nothing but see the ladies. And I did that. I let him see the ladies, but I didn't let him do it for too much because you don't want them to overbreed. Sometimes they will overbreed, and you could breed a male so much till he'll breed himself to death, and you don't want that either. So you need to be very careful, you know. I just wanted to add this part of the video in. I wanted to add more because I felt like this was important to talk about. And if y'all love up on your animals, make sure y'all are letting them have some exercise. Let them out, let them roam around, let them learn the world. Don't just keep them trapped up in their enclosures, in their tanks, in their tubs, you know. Let them out sometimes. It is what it is, you know. And of course it's difficult for a lot of the breeders that have several animals, even up to 100 or whatever and more. But you know, there's some that you just got to take your time sometimes and make a schedule where you bring some out. Lucky for me, I'm on a small scale, so I can actually be one-on-one with all of my animals, so they all get special attention, you know? That's all I wanted to share with y'all. Y'all have yourself a great day. Click like and subscribe. Share the video. Tell a friend about my videos. And as well, you can catch me on Instagram at Sincere Exotics. You can catch me on Facebook at Anselm Sincere Exotic Haynes. And you can catch me on Morph Market. I'm so serious. Morph Market. I got some stuff on Morph Market. Check me out. You might find a great deal. Sometimes some of these animals that y'all see on my videos might be on Morph Market. I'm also on TikTok. That's right. Sincere.exotics. Go check me out. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all. Thank you for the love. Keep liking. I'm almost at 500 subscribers. Or actually, I think I did hit 500 subscribers, and then I lost 1 subscriber. That one's a hater. Didn't want to see my subscribers at 500. I'm trying to get to 1,000, but I'm struggling to get to 500. I hit 500. I was happy, and then all of a sudden, $4.99. So let's run it up. Run it up, my peoples. Get me to 1,000 subscribers and more. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna keep on pushing out these videos. All right? Y'all stay strong. Peace.